Thank you so much for stopping by. Is it your first time in Malta?
Yes, it's our second day.
Second day?
Yes.
So it's been only less than 48 hours in Malta?
Absolutely, yes.
What's your first impression?
Oh, I loved it. I mean,
Seriously?
especially all this sandstone. I mean, it's great. I'm being run over by
That's fantastic.
traffic.
Someone is passing by now. So they're trying to work really hard to make Malta as tidy as possible.
I noticed.
Talking about tidiness, what's your first impression about the cleanliness in the Maltese islands?
Well, I've not been here long enough really to take much notice. But the trouble is, it's compared to the UK, it's pretty clean. So
compared to the UK,
yeah,
it's great to hear.
We always complain about the UK. My wife and I went to Japan just before the pandemic, and of course that's pristine. I mean, people take their rubbish home with them, and there are no rubbish bins in Japan.
I'm intrigued to learn why you've decided to spend your holidays in Malta and not in any other European country.
It's because I'm a writer.
You're a writer?
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
And when we went to Japan, I went there for research just to, I mean, you can see it all online, of course, but you can't smell it and you can't taste it. So coming somewhere that we haven't been before, I mean, that was quite deliberate, just so that we could feel what the place was like, rather than be just sort of looking at pictures and saying, oh, well, you walk down this street and you walk through the city gates and behind you is the Triton Fountain and so on. It's much better to be able to have felt it so that you can...
And what do you write about?
I'm on my 10th novel at the moment. I started off by writing historical fiction, taking somebody's story and which was factual, and then filling in the bits that were missing in the history books. But I've moved on to writing more science fiction, I suppose. And I've written, I'm on my 7th one of those.
Wow.
So
you make a living out of writing?
No, I don't make a living out of writing.
So
I'm not famous enough to make it.
So I failed to ask you for your name. So what's
Nigel.
Your name? Nigel. And what's your surname?
Nigel Holloway.
Holloway. And from which part of the UK?
I'm from Cardiff in Wales.
Cardiff, okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's great to have you. Honestly, thank you so much for making time for us.
But the really interesting bit.
Tell me, yeah.
Yeah, the really interesting bit. Having written the books, I tend to make video trailers of them.
Seriously?
Yeah. So I'm fascinated by your friends over there with the cameras.
This is an experiment, I must say.
Yeah.
We're trying it out. This is a part of a breakfast show.
Yeah.
So it's like Good Morning UK, or I don't know if you have it in the UK.
Oh yeah.
It's like a good morning show, a breakfast show, and we're just trying to give space to ordinary people just passing by.
Funny enough, my granddaughter studied media in university.
Okay.
And she had to make one of these presentations, just like you're doing now. And so I went along and she interviewed me. And all her fellow pupils asked, could they interview me as well? Because at least I talked.
No, you're a fantastic talker, I must say.
So there you go.
Mr. Holloway, thank you so much. Wish you a fantastic holiday in Malta.
I'm sure we will.
And hopefully Malta will inspire you in one of your novels now.
Oh, I think you're in it already.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Great gentleman. Thank you so much.